Hey, Gail.
Hi, Kat.
So we just did a little movie about descaling the Rancilio Silvia. And so from my understanding, you need to descale, you need to backflush, and then you also just need to do some gasket maintenance and stuff like that. Yeah. And we've done backflushing on the Rocket, which is the same thing you would do on a Silvia.
Yep.
So let's do the final and the triumvirate of cleanliness.
Yep. Like I mentioned in the last video, brew head gasket.
Yes.
Up in here. This machine is hot, otherwise up in there's a groove, and it goes all the way around.
Groovy.
Groovy. And up in there is what's called the brew head gasket. There's a rubber gasket that engages this part of the portafilter when you put it into the machine, and that's what makes the seal.
Okay.
If you have a lot of coffee grounds and stuff like that up in there, which it gets up there naturally, there's nothing you can do about it. You won't have a good seal, and you'll see water coming over the top.
Okay.
The other thing that happens too, if you have water coming over the top, if your brew head gasket is a year, year and a half, 2 years old, they get crunchy and hard because of the heat. You need to replace it. Got it. So what you want to do is, that's what this is for. This is a really stiff bristled brush.
Okay.
And you get it in the groove there, and you go around like this. Look at the coffee coming out of there. Yep.
That's gnarly.
Well, we deliberately didn't do it for a while so that you could see it. Okay. So look at the...
Oh, really? Is that your excuse?
That's my excuse.
Okay, cool.
So that gets all that gunkies off of there. And then, see the screen here too? While you're bent over. While you're bent. Take off that screw there and take that screen off, and you'll see coffee silt residue behind that too. So you want to take a toothbrush to that as well.
Okay. Anything else that you need to do? What about, I know that we tell some people they should soak components in Cafiza and stuff. Would you soak that screen in Cafiza?
Yes, you can.
Okay.
Cafiza's only used for the outside of the machine, like backflushing.
Yes.
Soaking that. You can soak your portafilter and your baskets in Cafiza. You'd be surprised how clean they come out. I mean, it just takes everything off.
Yeah. I used them, and I just actually like finger scrubbed the inside of the portafilter handle, and it was like brand new.
Yeah. Oh, it's amazing.
It's crazy.
And you know, I don't know what...
I want to clean everything with Cafiza.
Ours isn't too bad. Sometimes they're just awful, really dark.
Yeah, we did a pretty thorough cleaning on this machine a little bit ago. Okay.
So that's another thing you want to do to maintain your machine. And if you don't, you'll see it'll diminish really fast. And
you'll just get overpressure, water leaking over the side. And so if they do that and they're cleaning it, can they replace the gasket themselves?
Yeah, they can.
Okay.
Yeah, when you
take pop it out pretty easily.
When you take the screen out with that screw in the center, when you drop that, then the gasket comes out.
Okay.
And you got to take sometimes a screwdriver and poke into it to pry it out.
Okay.
Especially when they're old and crunchy, they come out in pieces.
Got it.
They break.
Okay.
But yeah, that's just part of the maintenance stuff.
Awesome. So backflush, descale, and keep the brew head clean with a brush. And those are the big maintenance items on the Silvia. Yep, that's the big maintenance items. And really, people, you know, you kind of forget to do it, but if you can put it on your calendar, it really, it will lengthen the time frame that this machine will last. Its lifespan will be a lot longer. It really was a lot of work for you to get that sentence out, wasn't it? Thanks, Gail. Thanks, Kat.